After last month's wonderful Nightmare Night selection of stories, Trixie thinks we should all settle down, relax, with a story featuring the great and powerful one. Not to mention, but Trixie thinks that the recent lack of Trixie in this whole entire fanfic reading has gone a little bit unhinged. After all, it seems that Trixie has done nothing but been spending time in the universe for the past few months now. It feels like she hasn't had an appearance since May. Trix, what are you talking about? You were in Honensai, weren't you? Trixie was in a 5-minute alternate universe cameo. That does not count! Oh, you actually want to be in one of the stories. Yes, Trixie would love it if she had some main time viewing instead of being, just regulated back to the, universe. Well, Trixie loves the universe that she's the main character in. She also would like to show up here once in a while. You're right, Trix. The main channel has been kind of Trixie light lately. And considering the fic that's about to show up in January, that doesn't look like it's about to change anytime soon. What fic that's gonna be showing up in January? Oh, yeah. That is gonna come an announcement at the end of the year. Let's just say it's gonna be big. Ooh. And to answer everybody's question, no, it's not Fallout Equestria related! I'm only going to do Fallout Equestria when I'm ready to retire from live reading altogether. But instead of that, it'll be something you might enjoy. But I think I'll give Trixie a little something. So, without further ado, getting back on your host first, Magic Duel! Let's do this. Chapter 1, The Challenge. Behold, Ponyville! Prepare for amazing and terrifying displays of magic, the likes of which you have never seen! Screamed Trixie in a black cloak, her eyes glowing red as lightning roared in the background. Now, Trixie helps you enjoy screaming, because you'll be doing a lot of it! Ha ha ha! She laughed evilly as lightning continued to crash. So, what do you think? Terrifying enough? Sally whispered, giving a quick nod. Trixie took off the hood of her cloak and nuzzled her pet. And you even such a spray. Trixie is proud of you. She floated her cloak off and hung it up. Like Princess Luna, Sakura knew where Trixie could find a terrifying cloak. Radies her amazing desire. But her idea of what's terrifying is, well, not so horrifying. Trixie wondered how Trixie could maintain her cool in the face of some pony like King Sombra or Checker Monarch, but a tacky dress made her freak out. It was rather odd, though perhaps it was because those insane control freaks at least had some styles when it came to their evil wardrobes. The Silver noticed her looking at her somewhat confused. Trixie knows it's a bit confusing to play the Nightmare Night show so far in advance, but Princess Luna is going to be there, and Trixie wants to make a good impression. And besides, Trixie still needs to get details of her sister's chariot hammered out. Said chariot was presently sitting unpainted, with the wheels and axles broken. The wheels keep breaking off, she muttered, glaring at the wheels. Hopefully, by Nightmare Night, Trixie will have more trustworthy wheels. Trixie looked down around the room. There were posters from the place he's been narrator for, a small toy collection of which Trixie was proud. Taking a few months and bits to earn by it, but between the work at the theater and the odd jobs around town, she finally succeeded. Well, technically, the building wasn't just hers. She shared it with 2 other ponies. But she had her own room, and her housemates were kind to her, each in their own way. She had to thank Pinky again for help setting it. Let me guess, that would be Lyra and Carrot Top? Oh, the universe jokes are just gonna keep going, aren't they? Yep. It wasn't that she didn't like staying with Twilight. She just wanted some space, and to give Twilight her own. Sure, she was now sharing a house with 2 ponies, but she had her own room to make. Well, hers. Something she didn't have at the library, which was undoubtedly Twilight's. And she still saw plenty of Twilight. After setting out some food and water for her pet, she headed out into the hallway. Octavia, Oh, it's Octavia and Vinyl then. Trixie's going to meet up with Fluttershy and Rarity. Please, sir, may it remind Vinyl Sally is present when she wakes up. Nearpony gave a nod. Certainly, Trixie. Also, amusing as seeing Vinyl walking around pink was. The stencil was far from worth it. Trixie is once more sorry about that incident. It's quite alright. Sally's been quite well behaved, and at least broke Vinyl's annoying habit of busting into rooms, playing drum top full blast on her boombox. I've been trying to do that for months. Vinyl taking games surprisingly well, all things considered. Then again, Vinyl being in a bad mood was about as frequent as Fluttershy being mean. It only happened a handful of times, and one involved discord. The two were interrupted by a knock on the door. The show mare opened it to find a brown stallion with a darker brown mane, hourglass cutie mark, and a green tie, and a very strange device that was going ding for some reason. Hello? The stallion pointed the device at her. It dinged several times. Oh, I get it now. What's that? Fancy what? Oh, my timey-wimey detector was going off. Timey-wimey detector? Oh, yes, it goes sting when there's stuff. So Trixie be concerned when it went ding when it pointed at her. Sometimes, but it looks like this time it's just a rudimentary timeline spit. I'll put anything surrounding you, nothing to worry about. Wait, let you. Sorry, I must be going. My companion and I have a platinum office visit, and I need to check it out. Wait, tell Trixie what. And he's gone. What just happened? TV chuckled. What is just the doctor? You get used to it. Trixie got the feeling she knew more than she let on. Maybe Ponyville was even stranger than Trixie had thought. You know, I'm just thinking season 5's episodes would be so different. Actually, that would be probably too bad of a friendship lesson, or would it be too interesting of a way to see the ultimate difference? Is if for the next few episodes featuring Trixie and Starlight, Trixie finds someone like Starlight to be close to her, more like a sister. And after a while, as they bond throughout the episodes, Checker slowly makes her return, fixing her horn. At first, it starts off with small, subtle clues for Trixie. She starts seeing subtle hints. And then all comes down to soon Checker making a return. And who knows, maybe Trixie and Starlight could start working together. Then again, that all bottle up episode is probably now null and void in this universe. Trixie tried towards the cream-color ponies' kites. Trixie, wonders Self-Flare. Stop! Stop! They can't take it! Trixie blinked. Trixie is now uncertain whether or not she wants to know. Trixie teleported quickly, landing on top of Fireside's continus, and witnessed Twilight floating several animals in the air in a Mobius loop, watched by excited flight and Spike and fearful Fireside. Why is it Trixie always arrives in bizarre situations? Trixie asked herself. The show mare trotted over to her friends, as Twilight set the animals down safely, though Fireside continued carrying. Hello, Twilight, Spike, Fluttershy, Trixie announced, recover her usual dramatic flourish. Twilight smiled, turning to Trixie as the animals all rushed to comfort Fluttershy. Hello, Trixie, it's nice to see you. Trixie smiled and returned to giving her sister a hug. As it is for Trixie, would you mind telling Trixie what's going on? If she wants to know. Spike hopped on Twilight's back. Twilight's practicing for a show for the princess and the delegates for Cell Arabia. Trixie's eyes became comparable to deer plates. The delegates for Cell Arabia. Princess! Show! Twilight blushed slightly. Sorry, F. Princess Celestia put me in charge of the entertainment for the delegates. Is something wrong? Trixie stared for a few moments, before she shook herself out of her daze. Wrong? No, nothing is wrong. The blue unicorn forced a smile. Trixie is happy you've been trusted with such a wonderful opportunity. Performing before the princess and delegates for somewhere as beautiful as Subtle Arabia is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Why wouldn't Trixie be happy for her friend for having such a wonderful chance? Certainly wouldn't pass up such a chance. Ever! In fact, she'd jump on it like Pinkie Pie on a cupcake. So enjoy yourself. Twilight blinked, looking at the forced smile on her friend's face. Almost painful attempts to have hold the jealousy and desire to be in the spotlight for her friend's sake. Twilight adored the Fluttershy as the timid Pegasus went over to each and every one of her friends with a fine-toothed comb to make sure they were all right. She then looked at Trixie. It reminded her of Rarity's attempts did not show how much she wanted Spike's Fire Ruby. A thought formed in her mind. Trixie, Fluttershy's worried that the trick might be a little much for her animals to handle, so perhaps we could do something together instead? Trixie grinned from ear to ear. Yes, 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 yes! The mare cleared her throat. Trixie means, are you sure? Twilight nodded. Yeah, it'll be probably more entertaining than a show. Two heads are better than one. And then, thank you. Trixie! I would be most grateful for that, Twilight. Yeah, Sir Unicorn replied, giving a genuinely grateful smile. Twilight returned the smile. Well, you are the resident Selmare. I'm actually rather surprised I thought not to ask you before. Spike tapped Twilight on the shoulder. Twilight, what about making the princess proud? He whispered. Are you okay sharing with this with Trixie? That's important to me, Spike, but performance is her life. Twilight whispered, looking back at Trixie as trying to celebrate in the most modest way she could. Which, considering it was Trixie, consisted of gaily practicing how she introduced herself to the princess in an overly dramatic fashion. Being able to perform for the princess and the delegates would be a great thing for her. And look how happy she is. I'm willing to share the princess' attention if it helps my friend. Spike looked at Trixie, glee at the knowledge that she'd be able to perform for the princess. He gave a small smile. Yeah, you're right. Besides, the princess has me here studying friendship. So doing a still for her with one of my friends, this seems like a good idea. And we want the princess and delegates to have a good performance. Having a real showmare co-star will go a long way to do that. So I did nod. Trixie, what are we going to do? Trixie blinked. Her euphoria almost died down. Trixie does not know. That's Trixie's ex-apprentice are to be informed with. Your cold friend? Spike joked. Trixie blushed. With Steve or Sally. And well, Trixie the stars of all those, and so the co-star. Trixie doesn't have any prepared performances for a co-star. And for the sound of things, there's not enough time for you to learn to play. Trixie can narrate. The two unicorns put their hosts to their chins and gave it a thought. Hey, why does he make it a competition? Suggested Spike. The two mares looked out of confusion. Like, why don't you both show off your magic? Like those competitions unicorns do back in Camelot, the baby dragon suggested. You mean like an exhibition magic duel? Twilight asked. I'm not sure that'd be fair. I'm Trixie's magic tutor, and it doesn't really sound friend. Trixie put on her game face. You're one Trixie's tutor, Twilight. Trixie has been training with her grandmother, a master at theater magic, and has been doing a considerable amount of training on her own. And believe it or not, Trixie went to Celestia School for tinted unicorns, just like you. I just had another thought. If you guys read my stories for Fall Starfleet, you know that one of the backstories that I did was that Trixie used her illusion magic to take the fall for something that Sunburst did. Sunburst had a horrible accident with fire magic while he was in Celestia School, and Trixie decided to take the fall and left the school. I would love to do that as part of a backstory. Twilight and Spike both blinked. You did? Trixie gave her a typical smug smirk. Yes, she did. Checker was so jealous of Trixie. Well, more jealous than usual. Think about it for a moment, as she let herself think about what she had just said, but quickly shook it off to let her excitement return. Then how come you didn't know I was Celestia's personal student? Twilight asked, cocking her head. Because you spent most of your time in your room, or with Celestia, and when you left, there was normally a book hiding in front of your face? Spike pointed out. Please see Moon Dancer. Oh yeah, Moon Dancer. What the hell's he doing? Point taken. So, do we do an exhibition duel? Asked Twilight. It didn't seem as friendly as working together, but for some reason, the idea of a competition seemed to get Trixie so excited. As long as it didn't turn into Applejack and Rainbow Dash and Running the Leaves, it was still friendly competition. If you think you can handle Trixie, Little Moon Midsummer! Trixie announced in her over-the-top fashion with a playful grin. Twilight gave one of her own. Alright, Trixie, you're on.
Oh, excuse me.
The two unicorns and dragons turned to look at the source of the voice. The resident timid little Pegasus.
Trixie's Fairy is probably waiting.
Trixie blinked for a moment and gave a sheepish smile. Oh yes, Trixie! I forgot she had a previous employment. Really, darling? Asked Rarity, getting a massage from Aloe and the Spa twins. So you take inviting Trixie along with her in Fluttershy. The snowmare may have not been carrying out nobility, but she was still someone who understood the finer things in life. Considering she was from Huffington, it was a little surprise. Trixie nodded, carelessly getting a muff bed, making sure she looked her best later on. Yes! Trixie is so excited she could scream! Performing in front of the princesses and the delegates. She can't think to a while enough for this honor. Fluttershy, presently getting a huff of her, smiled at her friend's glee and excitement.
I'm happy for you, Trixie.
Yes, darling, it's simply divine, Rarity added, giving a grin. This would be so good for your career. Maybe you can finally get that, Usa off your back. Trixie gave a shudder. Yes. Hopefully the Ursa Minor incident will finally be put behind Trixie. She shook off the momentary fear stemming from her rather justifiable phobia of Ursa's. Memories of that horrible time flashed through her head. Losing everything. Her home, career, all of her possessions. She had been left with nothing. And then they were seeing that. Creatures roaring maw in front of her face. The mere thought made a chill go down her spine. Even with her success, she had been since then, and having made her atonement for what had happened, she still knew many judged her for what happened so long ago, and wouldn't let what her own lie had done to her stay in the past. That was a burden she could not cast off. She knew even defeating her insane sister hadn't been enough. No one had seen the battle at Checker's Dreamscape to know how hard it had been. Trixie got a confident smile. Now, Trixie will finally wash away the burden that has been put on her. That's the spirit, Rarity cheered, excited for her friend. Dick gave a small cry as her back cracked during the massage.
Oh!
Fluttershy nodded.
Yes, Trixie, I hope you do well.
Trixie will put on a show the likes of none has ever seen, Trixie exclaimed, in her usually overdramatic fashion. Maybe a little too overly dramatic. Rarity cleared her throat. Trixie looked to see the mare covered in mud. Sorry, that color does usually look good on you. This shade brown should only be used for accents! Twilight tapped her chin, sitting with Spike at the local restaurant and eating a daisy sandwich. So, what kind of magic spells do you think I should try for a magic expedition? She asked, rubbing her chin. It's not like an exam. It's all about what Trixie might try. You know plenty of spells. I'm sure it'll be fine, Twilight, Spike replied, giving a smile as he hammered up a poster for a nearby event. Twilight blinked. Where did you get posters for it already? I'm a scribe. I have my ways. Twilight gave him a raised eyebrow. Alright. I figured you'd get Trixie involved somehow, so Handy's ready. It just needed to know what it was going to be. The baby dragon did give a smirk. You're right, Twilight. Like you really passed up a chance to help your friend. Let's ask you about the princess to make sure you're alright with it. Twilight blinked in confusion. And the magic duel? That I kinda came up with there. But it seems like a good idea to let Trixie show off. Not like she needs an excuse. Maybe showing that she can stand toe-to-toe with Twilight Sparkle would be enough to finally get people to forget about the Earth for good. Twilight gave him a warm smile and hugged him. Thank you, Spike. She wondered if Trixie's excitement over this was for that reason. The idea of proving herself to those who had judged her, based on what had happened in the past, leaving the Earth incident that ruined her life behind her. Spike smiled back and returned the hug. What are assistants for? Now that I think about it, Stage Elf and Sunburst do share a lot in common. Do you guys ever think that maybe some of the writers do read the fics here? Granted, though, if they read Getting Back at Your Host, that would explain Rainbow Rocks! Tully gave a smile. Well, I think my assistant does earn himself some gems. Spike smiled wildly. All right! Twilight finished her sandwich and tried it off with Spike and Toe. As Bonbon and Lyra set the table, the just vacated. Lyra, I'm glad you've gotten roles and plays as human characters, but I still think you're too obsessed with... Hey, what's this? Bonbon noticed. drawing Lyra's attention to this poster that Spike had hung.
Well, I'm glad we got to show up.
Yeah, I mean, after all, after we got horrified back in Nightmare Night! Sorry, you two. Trixie said, looking at what this poster Spike hung up. They gave me a faint smile.
It is a beautiful picture, Trixie. Really captures a good side.
Trixie! Called a familiar voice. Trixie smiled, turned to his seat, snips and snails rang up to her.
Why, hello. How are Trixie's #1 fans and apprentices doing this fine morning?
She asked the two colts. We're doing really great, Miss Powerful Trixie, said Snails.
Now, don't call Trixie that,
The showman replied.
She is no longer the great and powerful Trixie. She is Trixie Little Moon, or Trixie Midsummer, or Trixie Little Moon Midsummer. She's also considered the Magnificent Trixie.
The two colts nodded.
All right, Magnificent Trixie,
Snips replied. Snips did floating one of Spike's posters from out the saddlebag, having gotten better at his magic training with Trixie.
We saw this. Is it true?
Trixie chuckled and looked at her rather high-class pose.
Why, yes. Trixie and Twilight Sparkle shall have a magic duel before Princess Celestia.
So, are you going to win the Magnificent Trixie? Spike Snips asked. The two colts stared at her in amazement.
Is there any doubt?
The mayor said with a chuckle.
Of course, Twilight is Trixie's friend, so she'll be quite pleased no matter what happens.
We'll be cheering for you,
Magnificent Trixie,
he announced. Trixie smiled as her two fans ran off to do colt things.
Trixie loves her fans.
Trixie continued to trot on. She noticed some of her ponies looking over another poster.
Spike certainly did a number of posters, didn't he? Trixie thinks they get a closer look.
The show mare teleported to a bush nearby. Seeing was Bonbon, Lyra, and a pink mare with yellow mane and cherries for a cueing mark.
See, Cherryberry, I told you, didn't I?
Asked Bonbon, pointing to the poster. Yes, you did, Bonbon, Cherryberry replied, looking at it closely. Trixie put her hair to her ear and listened closely. Like her fellow sister, she never learned an eavesdropping spell.
Poor Trixie doesn't have a prayer,
Bonbon stated. Trixie blinked.
What?
Yeah, Twilight's like Princess Celestia's personal student and knows like 100 different spells, stated Cherryberry. She's like the highest level unicorn there is. I mean, didn't Trixie learn from last time when Twilight took care of that Ursa Meyer that was kicking Trixie's flank?
Feel kind of sorry for her,
Lyra remarked, looking sympathetic.
I mean, she's not a bad pony anymore, and now she's going to get humiliated again. Still, we might as well go. It's going to be fun for a laugh, and at least we'll get to see Twilight in action. She's good at magic.
Well, of course she's good at magic. Twilight's great at magic. That's why Trixie's going to get destroyed. Trixie wants the string to run off. I was just shrinking to pinpricks and ears pinning back.
We know about Ponyville, you hack.
Fun of years of Myers recently, weak and pathetic Trixie. Couldn't even tickle an Ursa Minor. Why should we believe you be an Ursa Major?
Trixie may have not fought this as well as she thought.
Twilight sat in the library, letting Spike use gems as she got them. She thought carefully about how to go about this magic duel. I know Spike had a point about not being sure what to expect, but still, a little practice wouldn't hurt. In a few moments, the door swung open, and in walked Carrot Top, or Golden Harvest as he was otherwise known.
Twilight Sparkle,
she asked, looking around the room. Okay, we got Carrot, Lyra, and Ditsy was mentioned. Okay, now we need Shirley and Raindrops. Come on! Let's work with me!
Hello, Carrot Top,
Twilight's voice called. I realized to find Twilight standing on the ceiling.
Hello there.
Twilight's heart glowed. She teleported to the floor.
Sorry, practicing my gravity spells. I haven't used them since the whole thing with King Sombra. So, I see.
For your Magic Duel with Trixie later? The carrot farmer asked. Yeah, did you see Spike's posters?
No, Diffie told me about seeing one of those posters on the way to visit the doctor. Something about finally visiting the Muffin Planet.
Twilight blinked.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just refreshing my memory on some of my older spells to prepare for it.
Carrot Top gave a slow nod. I'm not totally certain why you need to do that. Twilight cocked her head. What do you mean?
Well, dear, you're the princess's personal student,
the Orange Mare explained. And last time you came to a head with magic involved,
you'd be an Ursa Major, so she couldn't even
You probably won't even need to make a sweat to beat her. Twilight suddenly felt a sudden dread in her stomach. Well, she's gotten a lot better since then, and so have you, dear, Carrot pointed out. Does it not balance things out? Twilight pinned her ears. Oh, well, Carrot nodded. Well, I was just making sure I knew what was going on. I had best be going. Derpy's watching Noah for me, and I better get back before she empties my fridge. Again. Have a good day, Miss Twilight. The empty the fridge meme? Have not seen that in a dog's age. As Farmer left, Twilight suddenly gave a worried whimper. This might not have been such a good idea.